Hey guys, I'm Joel. Welcome back to a new video. In this one, we're gonna be diagnosing and figuring out why the E34 isn't starting. If you guys haven't seen, I got a new car. This E34 was a barn find and it was sitting for 10 years before I got to it. So there's a few things that are old on the car. So let's get right into it. I ended up getting an Amazon fuel pump for this thing. I've had one of these in the E30 and it lasted like a year and a half. So it wasn't the worst thing ever. That one was $70 and the one from FCP Euro would be $240. I've had one before and it worked well. So of course I'm gonna go with the cheaper option. I'm not spending $240 for a fuel pump for this thing. These fuel lines can come loose now and then I can just pop the whole cover off with those 10 mils. It's the only way to get these things off. Oh my god, I just straight broke that one.
I had a feeling one was gonna break.
Forgot that that was a whole possibility. What is this? I have no idea how these fuel systems work. It's like a remote setup. I got it. Yo, that terminal definitely could be why that thing's not getting power. I'm gonna try and take that off, run a wire brush over it, try and clean it up and try and see what's going on with that. That definitely did wonders though, damn. I'm connecting these alligator clips right here so I can try and run this fuel pump dry. I want to see if it's going to turn on. Yep, look at that. The battery's giving off a little spark every time I touch it right here. Yeah, so this thing is definitely shot. Yeah, this one's a 7 and the other one's an 8. There's this groove right here, so I'm just gonna try and open it up and slide the fuel pump out. Please come out. Please. There we go. It's all about placing the screwdriver in between the groove at the right spot so it pops out. Let's go. Because that has a ring around it. Oh, okay. That's why. So I needed to just open it up wide enough to get past that. Old fuel pump is out. It's not really the tightest thing, but I think it'll be fine there. I definitely should change these lines out, but there's some exposed wire right there on the end of that terminal for the fuel pump. I don't know if this is gonna degrade in the fuel tank, and some people said it was okay. I don't know. Yeah, that is way better than electrical tape. The Amazon pump is ready to rock and roll. I was trying to convince myself that these old hoses were good enough for me to reuse them, just because I don't want to go to the parts store. But I ended up going and said, screw it. So I got some new fuel line. I'm going to change these out, and then we can throw it back in. And also, I don't know how this thing sits. This is so weird. I don't know why it's like pulling down like that and sitting at an angle. Like, I don't think that's normal for it to sit at an angle, but it's held in by these weird rubber things and it won't stay in when I try and put it. I don't know, this thing is confusing. Look at that. How long is this barb? Holy shit! Yo, that barb is so long. That's why it was. This has to go all the way up to there. Oh, good shit, yo. Thank you. I forgot to note which one went where, but I saw that in the previous clip, inmost one went to the return on the out. Yeah, this is so much better. I can't believe that I was thinking about not doing this, because this is like night and day difference. Because the fuel pump keeps wanting to dangle down and fall off of these little rubber mounts, I'm gonna try and zip tie this up here so that it'll prevent the fuel pump from dangling too low. Like right there, I can zip tie it, I think. I don't even know. There we are, we're all set, ready to go. You got it. Damn, I completely forgot that I have to remove that broken stud right there, because it's most likely gonna leak fuel from there if it's fuel sloshing, if I don't get a nut right there. Damn. Let's go test it out. The jumper cables that came in the car are already coming in. Look at 18 feet is insane. Yeah, just give it, turn the key. Didn't do anything? No, stop. Nothing. All right, turn it on. Nothing. Where's the fuel pump still not turned on? I ran the wire again over the jumper, and I have power at the fuel pump, but the fuel pump still won't turn on. So I'm gonna go see if the connection from the fuel pump to the actual switch on top is proper. I overlooked those connections right there. They look really corroded and just ugly. I'm gonna spray some of this stuff onto it. Now that I'm just looking at the plug, I'm gonna take this apart. It looks like someone came in and put a zip tie on it, so I'm gonna cut that and hope that I see like a loose wire right here, and that's the reason why there's a bad connection at the fuel pump. I'm probably just gonna have to pull it out and see the connection in this bulkhead and stuff, because I have no idea what's going on. What the hell? Yo, there's hella schmeg in there, yo. Like hella cream, look at that. Yo, I'm not even kidding either, look at it. All that looks like the glue from the, I don't even know. I wonder what's gonna happen if I just put some power to these. Alright, I wanna see if this fuel pump turns on. It does turn on. I'm so confused. I just got the fuel pump plugged back into the original harness. Let's see if it just turns on. I don't even know. Yeah, try it. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay, hold on. I could check if it has power here though. Alright, so there's no power at the fuel pump. I saw a video on YouTube and some guy in his E34 had the same issue where the fuel pump was getting power, but the fuel pump wasn't turning on. And what he ended up doing was taking that top left pin and pulling it up with pliers towards the housing so that it sits in the connector better, because the connector is just a circle. And if it sits too perfectly in the circle, it doesn't contact any of the outside. There we go, I did it a little bit. Let's see if that was enough. It took a lot more to clip it in to place that time. I'm gonna go turn the key on and see if we can hear anything. Still nothing. Let's see if there's power down in here on this end of the plug. 10.4 volts. So right here there's 10.4 volts, but right here there isn't. So there has to be something wrong here. What the fuck? Ah, these old ass cars, yo. And their dumb fusible links. I just saw someone say that their fusible link was the reason why their car wasn't starting. I was like, oh yeah, where is that? Right next to the battery, and look at it. Popped. I'm gonna do a little more research, but now this is very good to know that this is broken. I have very good hope that this might even fix my windows too. This might be the reason why nothing works. I also found out there's a fuse box under the rear seat. I lifted the rear seat up, and this is another fusible link box down here. This thing has seen some shit. Oh, I don't even know what it's supposed to look like. Like, look at this wire. I'm pretty sure this is another fusible link inside of this wire, and that thing is just completely ripped out. I need to see what that looks like. I need a wiring diagram of this and see what this red wire controls and powers. I'm gonna connect the fusible links and see if it turns on. Nothing. Oh, hold on. The fuel pump relay's not in. Hold on. I was gonna say I'm just gonna put that onto there, but I need to at least clean it, because this is, what the hell is this? There we go, I got more wire stripped out and peeled back. It's a lot cleaner now. And I used a wire brush down there to just clean the terminal up a little bit. I'm gonna just straight up touch the red on that and set you guys up in the trunk. Please work. All right, let's see, let's see. The doors are locking and the wipers are on now. I don't think the fuel pump, what the hell? I don't know if it worked. I gotta just connect it. I'll take it as a partial W though, because now I know that I gotta connect this. And once I do connect it, that window just went up. I put the window up and the radio turned on, everything turned on. So I think this is the reason why nothing works. I need to look up a picture and see exactly how it is that this mounts though. I forgot about the mustache, but I've been going crazy. This E34 has been putting me through it. So let me catch you guys up. It's been a few days. I've been just thinking, trying to pick at it slowly, not knowing what was going on. And I ended up reading in the Bentley service manual that BMW makes for every model. And they tell you how to maintain the whole car, every aspect of the whole car. How to take the head off, how to take literally everything apart from the car, and how to diagnose it and everything. So I went in and I checked, and they give you the pin out of everything. I checked, they said in pin 4 and 5, you need power at the fuel pump. Pin 4 and 5 are the top two. I had 12 volts on the bottom two. I thought because it had 12 volts, it was the fuel pump and it was good. But apparently I was wrong. So I didn't have voltage to my fuel pump. So then that had me thinking, I was like, why do I not have voltage at my fuel pump? Then over here at the fuse box, I went in and I tried seeing if the fuse 23 had power, and the fuse 23 did not have power. The relay powers the fuse box. So the relay comes before the fuses. So then I went over there. I'm like, what is the problem at the relays then? I had them down here and I was just like, the middle one is the fuel pump one, whatever. But then I started thinking, pulled it out, and they said that the green and violet wire is for the fuel pump. So I was like, let me just pull it back and see. I pulled it back and I'm like, what is that wire going back and feeding back into it? I was like, what is this? And then it hit me. This isn't the fuel pump relay. I've been jumping the wrong relay this whole time, thinking that just because the Bentley says that it's in the middle, and then everywhere on the internet it says that it's the middle one, but it's as easy as just popping these little clips out and the whole harness comes out. And look, you can just interchange it like that. So the one that was the real fuel pump relay is this one right here. And you can see on my ring finger, that's the power for the fuse over there. And obviously if I'm not jumping it, but shouldn't it work still? With the relay in, shouldn't it work still? Why am I don't even know, dude. Am I gonna have voltage on the top two? I do! So if I plug it in there, is it gonna work? Hold on. Let's go! Let's go! Wait, but why does it not work when I put the relay in? Hold on. I'm just gonna plug everything back in, put everything in, and hope that it works. I have no idea, I don't know. The fuel pump is plugged in and fully plumbed. Now coming up over to the fuel pump relay. The Bentley manual right here says that 86 comes from the DME main relay when the key is in runner start position. From DME control unit, I'm not getting this signal because I have 12 volt here, I have 12 volt here, And then the last thing that it needs is this signal to complete the circuit and send the full power over, because when I plug the jumper in right across here, the fuel pump turns on. So once the key's on, it already has the 12 volts. I just need to find out why I'm not getting this DME control unit. I'm gonna go ahead and plug in the 30 and 87. I have fuel pump. So the fuel pump is working. Okay, so I'm gonna try and crank it and see if any fuel comes out. What the fuck is going on, dude? What is going on? I guarantee you guys that the ownership of this car so far has just been driving me crazy. I forgot that the starter is bad. So I gotta tap on it if I want it to work. I thought it was a connection with the battery, but it's the starter. I don't think it was pumping gas at all, but it cranks again, finally. Yes! I just checked the footage and fuel's coming out! Yes! Finally! Let's fucking go! So the DME sends that last signal that the relay needs when it's cranking. I would feel a lot worse about the timing belt if these were all completely fried, but both of them look in decent shape, so I would assume that, I mean, like, the guy has done a lot of maintenance on this car, so I don't have any issues believing that it's in good working order. Like, the plugs are all in nice condition. Starter, brah. That starter is begging for help. Oh, but the battery, I gotta go jiggle the battery now. This is so annoying. Still, I'm literally begging. I just did it and it kind of started firing. Oh. It wants to start so bad. There it is. There it is. No smoke at all. And it's just idling. It's so quiet. I'm gonna turn it off just because I'm here alone and I wanna look around with stuff, but it just started. Let's go, yo. Now, I guess, gotta drive it. I'm so confused right now. I don't even know what to say because this car's just been sitting here for like a week because I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. Lo and behold, I was going off of the wrong relay. Okay, so there's a lot of lessons to be learned. If you're ever gonna be working on relays, just pull them all out and look at the wires under them so you know 100% what you're working on is what you're working on. Because that would have saved me so much time and effort. And also use the Bentley manual because I would have known that I wasn't getting power a lot sooner at the fuel pump, even though I thought I was getting power. Now I want to try and test drive this car, but before I do, I got to figure out the cooling system real quick. This thing was open, so I borrowed this little plug off of the E30 radiator, and I'm gonna put some water in it to make sure that there's no leaks or anything. So I'm gonna use some water and fill it up. It already has coolant in it. It's just up to about where that sensor is. It has green coolant, but me putting water in it actually is not bad. Look at that, it's already full. It barely took anything. So now that it has coolant, it feels so weird, but I could just turn the car on and let it idle and start bleeding the coolant. It could just be shitty ass gas.
It's a shitty ass gas.
I think this is the shitty gas.
Yeah, so now it's starting, but go do it right now, watch, let's try.
Oh, There's a fuel leak in the back. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're pissing. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, I didn't bolt it down. Fuck, but it's leaking from the hose, though.
Stop! Yeah, it's like flooding instantly.
Oh, so that's probably, it's not getting fuel pressure. Yeah, that's definitely why. There it is, all tight now.
Yeah, stop. There might be a slit in this hose or something.
I think it's my dumbass way of taking these hoses off with that pick. You know how I use that pick to push the line off?
It's just pouring out.
Probably.
Stop. Yeah, definitely the left one.
I'm just gonna hope that there's a hole somewhere here, so I'm gonna cut it around there and hope that the leak goes away. What the hell? Okay. The hose is completely destroyed all down here. Oh, there it is. There's a rip right along the bottom. So that's why it was leaking so much. I'll pull it some more and hope that I can cut it right there.
It's leaking out the fitting now. Stop. Yeah, stop.
The left one is leaking a lot. Fuck this thing, y'all. I'm not gonna try and I don't want to keep sniffing gas. You see this shit? Nothing?
Nah.
I think all of this is leaking. This is just a huge intake leak.
Yeah.
I was giving it gas and it just died. It's running now, what? It's just a cold start, isn't it?
Pull it out. Oh, D, nigga.
Oh my god. Yeah, fuck this fuel system, y'all. I got the car up on the lift because I want to see the fuel lines from down below. This is the fuel filter right here. These two fuel lines are the ones that go to the top of the fuel tank. So I was thinking about replacing them, but I saw while editing that I completely butchered them with that tool. So I'm just gonna pull them back a little bit and cut them down and see if, I don't think I cut them enough. I didn't know where it was leaking from and I didn't know the cause of them. But now since I know that it was that tool that destroyed it, I'm gonna go cut a safe amount off that hose. I'm learning so much with this car because I got so used to working on the E30, everything was new on that car, that I forgot you gotta be pretty careful with these old cars. I didn't trim enough right there, and you see that's definitely where it was leaking from. There we go, I trimmed both of them, now hopefully there's no gas leak. Oh, it is. It's leaking back over there. Yeah, it's leaking back in that fuel line. That left fuel line is leaking. This hose right here is the one that goes up above the fuel tank. So this is the one I gotta change out. Oh! That's why I was scared of having the camera close. There we go. I can just straight up pull it out. Everything's tight now. Let's see. One more time. They're gonna leave. Everything's dry finally. This thing cold starts so rough. Now it's gone. No more leak. I think that was it. Guys, I think that was it. That one line. See, it's running pretty good now. Yeah, so I cold started it and it's not happy. I'm giving it a tiny bit of throttle and it's holding. I don't know, maybe it is the idle air control because I don't think this thing is running that badly. Right when I let off the gas. I don't know what to do. I don't know if this thing is safe to drive right now. I don't know, I guess I'm gonna try and back it out. The seat is so far back. Oh. I mean, it's driving, kinda. It's so mad right now, is the only thing. There she is. I don't know what I should do right now. I don't want to drive it. I don't think I can drive it. I'm gonna turn it off. I can't do this anymore. The idle control valve boot has huge rips in it. And look at this. How does this just like, what do you do about, what? What is this, dude? There's no seal or gasket or anything on that. It just vacuum leak. I've become public enemy number 1 for putting some electrical tape on this to fix up this boot, but yeah, I don't know. It's running way better now. What? Damn, that electrical tape did some wonders. Because it's running amazing now. That clutch fan is so loud. Sounds like a bus. Oh, so even though it doesn't have a power steering rack, wait, what? It's full. Yeah, you want to try and turn the wheel back and forth? It's full. Maybe it'll bleed. Oh my God!
Oh, there's something on the pulley. I think it's the pulley.
Oh!
It's the pulley.
What is that noise? Yeah, the pulley might be loose. Oh my God. Yeah, after that, I'm 100% not driving this on the road. I'm gonna try and figure that out and see what that noise is, because there's no way I would make it far with that noise. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Stay tuned for the next one. I'm gonna try and get this thing good enough to actually drive, but I don't know how much is wrong. So next episode, we'll figure out exactly what's wrong and try and get it a little more roadworthy. Thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Instagram right here at E34 if you want to stay up to date with everything that I'm doing. And yeah, thank you for watching.